My child, I am drawing you near to me now, in this quiet moment, because I have something of eternal importance to share with you. I need you to set aside every distraction, to silence the noise of the world and the clamor of your own thoughts. For the next few moments, give me your complete, undivided attention. I am not speaking to you casually. I am speaking to you as your father, as the one who knows the deepest secrets of your heart and the intricate paths that lie before you. I am revealing a truth that is vital for your protection and for your future. Listen, for my words are life. You are standing at a critical juncture, my beloved child. The path you are on may appear safe, comfortable, and familiar. From where you stand, you see no immediate danger, but I see with eyes that penetrate the surface, and I am telling you that a trap has been meticulously set in your way. This is not a distant threat or a fleeting shadow. This is my own voice reaching out, my own hand extending to you, pulling you back from the edge of a hidden danger. You are heading toward a situation that will bring you pain, and I need you to take decisive action before another day begins. Do not dismiss this warning. The trap is especially deceptive because it has been laid not by obvious enemies, but by those who appear to be messengers of light. They smile, they speak kind words, but their intentions are not aligned with my will for you. I see what remains hidden from your eyes. I know the motivations you cannot perceive. My love for you compels me to warn you now, before you take another step forward and fall into the snare. Understand the nature of the enemy's attack. His primary goal is to sow confusion in your mind. He wants to make you question the truths I have already firmly planted in your spirit. He aims to subtly and gently pull you into a place of bondage, not with loud threats or visible chains, but with soft whispers and appealing invitations. He presents things that seem innocent, harmless, and even beneficial. But I see the hidden hook within the bait. I see the binding rope concealed behind the welcoming gesture. I perceive the darkness lurking behind the charming smile. This is the reason for the urgency in my voice. I am speaking now to arm you, to awaken you, and to give you the chance to stand firm. I am not telling you this to fill you with a spirit of fear that paralyzes. I am telling you this to instill a holy fear, a deep, reverent awe of the choice before you, so that you will stand up and fight. You are my child, and you were not created to be ensnared or devoured by darkness. You were created for freedom, for purpose, and for light. Listen to me with all your heart. Tomorrow represents a critical turning point. Every decision you make will carry significant weight. The words you choose to speak, the places you decide to visit, the agreements you consent to, the messages you send, and the doors you open or close. Each of these actions is a pivot point. The enemy's strategy is one of gradual encroachment. He doesn't seek to conquer you in one fell swoop, but to move you 1 inch at a time. He wants you to believe you are perfectly safe, knowing that if he can persuade you to take one small step closer to his territory, the next step will be far easier to take. He knows your vulnerabilities. He knows that if he can exhaust you, your spiritual awareness will dwindle. He knows that if he can keep you constantly busy and distracted, you will neglect the vital practice of prayer. He knows that if he can fill your heart and mind with the constant noise of the world, you will be unable to hear my gentle whisper. This is his blueprint for your downfall, and I am exposing it to you tonight. Therefore, you must deliberately turn your focus to me. Silence every other voice, every other demand, and every other worry. In the stillness of your heart, simply say, "Lord, speak to me. Your servant is listening." And when I speak, it is not enough to simply hear. You must be prepared to obey without hesitation. The path to safety is available to you, but it begins with a complete surrender of your will to mine. It starts the moment you declare, "I will not trust my own limited understanding. I will not be guided by what merely looks or feels right. I will depend entirely on the voice of my Heavenly Father." When you make this choice, you will walk in safety. When you obey, the snare laid for you will be broken. When you surrender, the enemy will lose his claim and his influence over you. But if you choose to ignore my voice, if you harden your heart against this warning, you will inadvertently walk, blind and vulnerable, into a pit of your own making. This is not a theoretical exercise or a mere test of your faith. This is a real and a present hour of decision. I have set before you two distinct paths, one of life and one of death. I have placed before you an open door to my presence in a hidden pit of despair. I have illuminated a path of light and revealed a path of shadow. My hand is reaching for you. My word is ready on your lips. My spirit is closer to you now than your very breath. You are not facing this alone. You are not powerless. You are not forsaken. You are mine. And because you belong to me, I cannot and will not remain silent when you are in danger. Because you are mine, I will call out your name in the darkest of nights. Because you are mine, I will come to you in dreams and visions to guide you. Because you are mine, I will send others to confirm the words I am speaking to your heart. Because you are mine, I will be your shield and your covering as you walk in obedience. My child, there are certain things you have been holding on to that I am now asking you to release. There are relationships and ties you have maintained, believing they were harmless, but they are not. There are conversations you have participated in that seemed innocent on the surface, but have created spiritual openings for the enemy. There are thought patterns you have entertained that are not from me. There are plans you have considered that do not align with my path for you. I am shining my light on these specific areas right now. I am placing my finger on them, not to condemn you, but to set you free. I am calling you out of what will ultimately harm and destroy you, and I am calling you into a life of abundance, peace, and purpose. But the choice must be yours. You must say yes to my leading. You must be willing to step away from these things, even if it feels like a loss. You must be willing to let go of what you cannot truly keep in order to gain what you can never lose: your eternal security and relationship with me. Understand that the enemy's plan extends beyond simply trapping you. His ultimate goal is to silence you. He is acutely aware that your voice carries spiritual authority. He knows that your prayers can shake the foundations of his kingdom. He knows that your obedience unleashes heavenly power. This is precisely why he fights against you with such intensity. It is why he bombards you with distractions and tempts you so fiercely. But I have already equipped you for this battle. My word is a sharp sword in your hand, able to discern truth from deception. My spirit is a blazing fire within your chest, giving you passion and power. My angels are encamped around you, forming an impenetrable wall of protection. You are not fighting this battle alone. You are not standing as a solitary defender. You are not a tiny, flickering candle in the overwhelming darkness. You are a brilliant flame that I myself have lit, and no amount of darkness can extinguish you. You are my child. You are my beloved. You are the one I knew and called by name before the world began. You are the one whose name is written in my book. You are the one I intricately formed in the secret place. You are the one I have sheltered under the protection of my wings. You are the one I will continue to guide with my watchful eye. So listen to me. Trust my heart for you. Do not argue with my instruction or try to rationalize your way around it. Do not postpone your obedience, telling yourself, I will deal with this tomorrow. Tomorrow may be too late. The enemy is relentless. He works while you sleep. He does not wait for you to feel prepared. He sets his traps long before you arrive at the crossroads. This is why I am speaking to you now before the new day dawns. This is why I am waking you from your spiritual slumber. I will continue to speak to you, my child. I will not cease until you are safely out of harm's way. My love for you is not a weak or passive emotion. It is a fierce, protective, and active force. My warning is not an empty threat. My heart for you is immeasurably vast. You belong to me. You will not be lost. You will not be consumed. You will not be forgotten. You are forever mine. Let your heart be still and listen again, for I am not finished. These are not merely words on a page. This is the living voice of the one who flung the stars into space and yet knows the exact number of hairs on your head. I speak to you directly because you are immeasurably precious to me. You matter more than you can possibly comprehend. I am your Father, and I am warning you out of a heart filled with profound love, not anger. The enemy seeks to force you into his mold, to conform you to the patterns of this world. But I am the one who shaped you with my own hands for a unique and divine purpose. He wants to reduce you to a state of constant fear and anxiety, but I created you for courage and a sound mind. He wants to blind you to the truth, but I made you to see with spiritual eyes. This is why I am calling you now to wake up, to rise to your feet, to stand firm in your identity, and to choose my way, even when the path seems narrow and difficult. Observe the enemy's tactics. He is a master of subtlety. He rarely begins with a blatant, overt assault. He starts with the smallest of things, a tiny compromise here, a slight deviation there. He plants thoughts that sound like your own but originate from a place of darkness. He stirs up desires that seem natural and harmless but are designed to lead you away from me. He engineers connections with people who seem helpful but are not part of my plan for you. He is subtle because he cannot overpower you directly. He knows that my spirit resides within you. He knows that my name is your authority. He knows that the blood of my Son is your protection. Therefore, his primary weapons are deception, distraction, and delay. I am exposing his strategy to you now so that you will not be ignorant of his schemes. Never underestimate the power of a single choice. One decision can swing open a door to great blessing, while another can unlock a door to devastation. One yes to me can invite my favor and protection, while one yes to temptation can activate a snare. One firm no to the enemy can dismantle his trap and shut him out of your affairs. This is why I am teaching you to cultivate discernment. This is why I implore you to pause, to pray, and to ask for my guidance in all things. Do not rush into decisions simply because they appear logical or advantageous. Do not accept every invitation just because it seems attractive. Do not speak words hastily out of social pressure. In every situation, turn to me and ask. I am always with you. My spirit will lead you into all truth. My light will expose what is hidden in the shadows. My voice will show you the right way to go. My child, you are stepping into a season of separation. This means I will begin to call you away from certain people, certain environments, certain habits, and certain ways of thinking. This is not because I desire for you to be lonely. It is because I desire for you to be holy. It is not because I want you to be empty. It is because I want you to be filled to overflowing with my presence. When you feel a gentle but firm pull from my spirit, drawing you back from something, trust that feeling. When you hear a clear no in your heart, trust that voice. When you see me closing a door you wanted to walk through, trust my sovereign plan. I am not taking things from you to punish you. I am protecting you. I am preserving you for the greater things I have in store. The enemy delights in mixing light with darkness, truth with lies, but I will not permit that mixture in your life. I am setting you apart so that your light will shine brightly and undiluted. I am setting you apart so you will stand strong. I am setting you apart so you will walk in my power. Do you remember the countless times I have rescued you in the past? Remember the nights you cried out in despair, and I heard every tear-filled prayer. Remember the days you felt weak and overwhelmed, and I infused you with my strength. Remember the doors I opened for you when every human voice said it was impossible. Remember the hidden traps I broke for you, traps you were not even aware of. The same mighty hand that delivered you then is with you now. The same omnipotent power is available to you now. The same unfailing love is speaking to you at this very moment. I have not changed. My love for you has not diminished. My good and perfect plans for you have not been altered. I will faithfully complete the good work I have begun in you. You must hold this truth firm in your heart. The enemy's plan is never greater than my plan. His most clever trap is no match for my path of escape. His most convincing lies crumble in the face of my absolute truth. His deepest darkness is instantly dispelled by the smallest flicker of my light. That is why you do not need to be afraid. You do not need to panic. You do not need to run and hide. You only need to listen and obey. If you stay close to me, the snare will break before your foot even touches it. If you abide in my presence, the storms of life will pass over you without causing you harm. If you walk with me, your foot will not slip. My child, there is a divine calling on your life, and this is another reason the enemy attacks you with such persistence. You are not merely passing through this life aimlessly. You are a chosen vessel, handpicked to carry my presence, to speak my word, and to demonstrate my love to a hurting world. You are destined to bring freedom to those in captivity. You are meant to shine as a beacon of hope in dark places. You are called to speak words of life to those who are broken. You are appointed to stand in the gap in prayer for your family and community. This calling is not insignificant. It is woven into the very fabric of your being. This is why your spiritual battles have often been so intense, why your nights have been long, and why the temptations you face have been so fierce. There is a weight of glory on your life that you may not fully realize. But do not be discouraged, for my grace is always sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in your moments of weakness. My hand will always uphold you. My voice will always lead you. My power will always protect you. My love will be your anchor. My spirit will be your teacher. My angels will be your guardians. I have already gone before you into tomorrow. I have already seen the snare that has been laid, and I am revealing it to you now. I have already prepared the way of escape, and I am calling you to walk in it. Do not delay. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Trust me, my precious child. Tonight I am pouring fresh courage into your spirit. I am lifting the fog of confusion from your mind. I am cutting the cords of anxiety that have bound you. I am giving you supernatural clarity. You will know precisely which step to take. You will recognize which voices to ignore. You will understand which doors must be shut. You will discern which people you need to step back from. You will know these things with certainty because my spirit within you will rise like a powerful river, guiding you. You will feel my peace confirming the right path, and you will sense my gentle warning when danger is near. I will not leave you without guidance, light, or help. You are mine. You were bought with an infinite price. You have been sealed by my spirit, marked with my name, and hidden safely in the palm of my hand. No person and no power can snatch you away from me. No one can cancel the destiny I have spoken over you. No one can reverse the blessing I have placed upon your life. So stand up now, shake off the dust of deception. Break the ties that have held you back. Lift your eyes to me. I am your Father. I am your shield. I am your deliverer. I am your way, your truth, and your life. Continue to listen, my child. Do not let your mind wander while I am imparting these truths to you. Each word is a seed of life. If you allow it to fall into the good soil of a receptive heart, it will grow into a mighty tree of protection and wisdom. You do not need to comprehend everything at once. You do not have to solve every problem tonight. You only need to place your complete trust in the one who is speaking to you. I see the end from the beginning. I know the path that you have not yet walked. The dangers that are unseen by you are fully known to me. I am already ahead of you, preparing the way. You are safe as long as you stay with me. I want you to see yourself through my eyes. You are not a victim. You are not weak. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. You are not insignificant. You are my own beloved child. You are a vessel of my spirit, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden, a voice of hope in a world of despair. You are a carrier of my divine presence and a reflection of my image. This is why the darkness presses in. This is why confusion seeks to overwhelm you. But darkness cannot define you, and confusion cannot hold you captive. My truth is your anchor, and my hand is your guard. Do not be afraid of letting go of what I ask you to release. Some things you must give up will feel like losses in the moment, but they are not. They are merely creating space for the far better things I have for you. Some friendships may fade, let them go. Some opportunities may close, allow them to close. Some old habits must die, let them die. I am pruning you because I love you. I am trimming away the branches that no longer bear fruit so that you can become even more fruitful. Do not cling to what I am cutting away. Do not mourn what I am removing. Trust that my hand is gentle even when it feels firm. Trust that my plan is for your ultimate good, even when you cannot see the final outcome. There will be moments when you feel isolated in your obedience. Others may not understand why you are stepping back from a certain activity or relationship. They may not grasp why you say no to something that seems harmless to them. They might even question or mock your choices. But remember this, you are not living for their approval. You are living for my pleasure. You are not following the chorus of human voices. You are following the one true voice of your shepherd. I will reward your faithfulness. I will honor your obedience. At the proper time, I will lift you up and vindicate you before those who misunderstood. Your responsibility is not to justify your actions to everyone. Your responsibility is to obey me. I will take care of the rest. I am also healing the deep wounds within you right now. The wounds of betrayal, rejection, disappointment, and shame. These past hurts have left openings that the enemy has tried to exploit. He has whispered his lies through those painful memories. But today, I am closing those wounds with my healing hand. I am pouring the soothing oil of my spirit upon them. I am speaking my truth over every lie you have believed. You are not rejected. You are chosen. You are not abandoned. You are held securely. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being made gloriously whole. You have not gone too far. You are being drawn ever nearer to my heart. Let my healing sink deep into your soul. Let my love penetrate deeper than any pain. Let my voice be louder than any negative memory. Do not fear the future, for I am already there. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for I hold it in my hands. Do not fear the unknown, for everything is known to me. The enemy tries to paralyze you with anxiety about what might happen, but I tell you the truth. Nothing can happen to you that is outside of my sight, my care, and my sovereign power. You are surrounded, covered, guarded, and deeply loved. When you step into tomorrow, you will not go alone. When you face the specific decision I am warning you about, you will not face it in your own weakness. My spirit will give you strength. My wisdom will provide clarity. My hand will guide your every step. As you walk in obedience, you will begin to see new doors open before you. Doors of favor, wisdom, peace, influence, and protection. These doors are not traps. They are my answers to prayers you have prayed in secret. But your access to them is connected to your obedience tonight. When you obey me in this crucial moment, you align yourself with the blessings I have already prepared for you. When you step away from the enemy's snare, you step directly onto the path of my blessing. When you say no to the counterfeit, you make room for the genuine. When you close the wrong door, the right one will swing open wide. Now, my child, I want you to simply breathe. Breathe in my peace and breathe out all your fear. Breathe in my courage and breathe out your anxiety. Breathe in my unconditional love and breathe out all shame. You are safe in my presence. You are heard. You are known. You are cherished. You are mine. You are hidden under the shadow of my wings. My presence is your fortress. No arrow can strike you here. No curse can cling to you. The blood of my son speaks a better word over you. My everlasting covenant covers you. My angels guard you. My spirit strengthens you. I am not only warning you tonight, I am equipping you. I am imparting to you a spirit of discernment, courage, clarity, wisdom, strength, and boldness. You will see the trap before you step near it. You will feel my warning before you make the wrong choice. You will recognize the counterfeit before you accept it. You will know my peace confirming the right path. You will hear my whisper guiding your steps. You will be able to stand firm when the pressure comes. You will not be swayed. You will not be deceived. You will not be shaken. You will stand. My child, I will end this word with a promise. If you obey my voice tonight, you will see my powerful hand move on your behalf tomorrow. If you take the step of faith I am showing you, you will witness the enemy's snare break apart. If you trust me with what you cannot see, you will experience the glorious things that I have prepared for you. I am faithful. I am true. I am your Father. I am your protector. I am your guide. I am your deliverer. I am your God. Trust in me.